Becoming a great shooter is not easy, but there's no secrets to it. Shoot with good form and shoot every single day. To be confident in any shot, you have to shoot it thousands and thousands of times. Great shooters are made through countless repetitions. The only reason I learned to shoot with both hands was to prove that anybody could become a shooter. One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how did you learn how to shoot with both hands? And the answer is extremely simple. The same way that you learn to shoot with your dominant hand is the same way that I learned to shoot with my non-dominant hand. There's absolutely no difference. It took a lot of form shots, shooting close to the basket, working on my spin, getting my hand placement down, and then just starting from close and backing up slowly. And oftentimes one of the biggest questions I get asked is, how do I improve my range? And the answer stays the same. If you can make 8 out of 10 shots from close, then you deserve the right to step back and scoot a little bit further. Start from 5 feet, go to 7 feet, go to 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, but don't back up or don't shoot threes if you're not ready to. If you can't shoot a three-pointer with perfect form, then don't do it. And typically the argument to that will be, well, Steph Curry thumb flicks and Kyrie Irving thumb flicks, and they don't have perfect form, but they can still shoot the ball really well. But they never did that on purpose. The truth of the matter is that they never learned a thumb flick, and it was never something that they wanted to have in their shot, but it happened over time, and it's a bad mechanic that they reinforced over and over again, and they learned to shoot like that. However, as a young shooter learning how to shoot, as a young player learning how to get the shot up, you should not be trying to mimic bad or poor mechanics. You want to shoot with good form and shoot every single day. And if you have bad form and you're a quote-unquote knockdown shooter, which many people say that they are, I highly doubt that that's the truth, but I would suggest that you shoot 100 three-pointers. If you make 80, keep your form the way it is. If you make anything less than 80 out of 100 threes, then I would suggest that you change it, work on your shot, and you'll benefit in the long run. And then typically people will ask the question of, well, how do I get better at step backs or fadeaways or deep threes? And the answer is always going to be the same. Make 8 out of 10 from close. Start from extremely close. Then slowly step back as you earn the right to do so. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. But you can't just magically become a better shooter just because you want to or believe, or because there's some secret drill out there, because that's not the truth. There's no microwave to success. There's no secret drill. There's no magic potion. There's no crazy tip that's going to make you become an almighty shooter. It takes a ridiculous amount of work. I recently saw a video on a guy who shot 100 three-pointers for the next 30 days. His first time trying, over the course of his first week, he shot 36%. After the month was over, he ended up shooting again, calculated his averages and his totals, and he got up to 42%. That's a 6% increase on shooting threes over the course of just 1 month, and he only shot 100 threes, which is barely anything. You can get that done in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, no problem. Would you put in extra work to raise your percentage? But this is talking about doing it every day. The consistency is really what brings the greatness out of you. The only real tips or quote-unquote secrets that I can give you about shooting is possibly just working on your hand placement, your feet, your hips, your rhythm, different things about shooting, holding your follow through, what your left hand, right hand, etc. should be doing when you shoot, and the timing of things. However, if you were just to watch Klay Thompson shoot the ball, just mimic that and do exactly what he does, and that's pretty much perfect form. That's about as textbook as it gets. It keeps everything straight and aligned, and you just have to shoot like that every single day. And that's truly the key of shooting, is just the consistency. But if you need me to personally break down your shot, reach out to me on Instagram, talk to me. I'll work with you. I don't do it for free because otherwise everybody would ask me to do it. But I will look at your shot. I'm going to look at every single angles of your shot, and I'll tell you how you can fix it. You're more than welcome to reach out to me. I've helped a ton of people with their shot, and I'm excited to create a lot more shooters out in this world, and a lot more people who are confident just about life and their shot. I'll keep putting out free videos on YouTube, but if you need me to specifically look at yours, reach out to me on Instagram. Regardless, keep working. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or the next day or in the next video.